everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so grateful. In today's video, I wanted to talk about why circumstances do not matter. So I had uploaded a shorts video a few days back, which was around circumstances don't matter. And I got a comment on that video calling it out as bullshit. I still have all the comments coming to me in the review tab. So I review and I approve or delete comments based on whether I want them to be on my channel or not. And I chose to approve that comment because it was written in a fine manner and that person was writing down a lot of examples and explanations. I definitely don't intend to reply to comments that do not agree with my content because, as I mentioned again in one of the shorts videos, my target audience are learners and believers. This channel is for those people. I did not start my manifestation channel to convince people and change their thought process around manifestation and bring them on my side and make them do this. That's not my target audience. But if it interests you and you are excited to start this conscious creation journey after seeing these videos, then it's really good. But my target audience are the people who already know that manifestation is true. Deliberate manifestation does exist. You do control your reality. You can control things. You can turn everything to make it desirable and favorable. And whoever wants to learn more about manifestation, the deeper things, the deeper concepts, tips and tricks, analogies, all those kind of things. So I just wanted to make another video on why circumstances don't matter. So definitely in a 60 seconds video, you will not be able to comprehend what I am talking about, right? For that, you have to watch a 15-20 minutes detailed video which is on my channel. In a 60-second shorts video, I can only let you know the concept and kind of remind you, kind of hype you up that it does not matter. So don't put your focus over there. Circumstances do not matter. I would repeat what I said in that shorts video. They did not matter yesterday. They do not matter today when I'm talking to you, and they will not matter tomorrow. Circumstances are always subject to change. They do not matter. They are irrelevant. They will always be irrelevant. They should not have any kind of power over you. You need to have power over your reality. Now, I have spoken about circumstances in most of my videos, like a lot of videos, and there is a playlist around that as well. But what I want to specifically talk about here is that you can either see a circumstance for what it is, and especially if you are at a beginner level, you'll actually see the circumstances from a very surface level point of view, okay? But you need to go deeper. I know that's not always comfortable, but if you want to ensure you're sustaining the changes, all the desirable changes you want in your reality, right? You want your reality to shift, to sustain those changes, to ensure it is there for the long term. You need to understand why a circumstance unfolded itself. To sustain any kind of change you're seeking in the long run, you need to go deep. If that is uncomfortable to you, I completely understand. But rather than putting your energy in trying to manifest something and then it again after a few weeks, few months brings back those old triggers and patterns, and then it kinds of falls apart, then you're trying to manifest it back, putting in all your energy, attention over there, or manifesting something new, it just lengthens the whole process of bringing things into your life. You have put in your work there, trying so hard to keep it, you're putting so much work there, and then it goes away, then you're putting all this energy to bring it back, especially with people, right? With specific people, with a specific person, you're just lengthening your process. In turn, if you try to go deep, understand at a deeper level why this circumstance has unfolded itself and what can I do? What can I do to ensure the desired reality I'm seeking sustains? A lot of people face difficulty with sustaining their desire. It's not bringing it in their reality, it's sustaining it. So I'll give you an example of the surface level point of view and a deeper level point of view in terms of romantic relationship. What happens when you're trying to manifest a relationship? You can actually take examples from your real life, go back in time and try to recall what exactly happened when you were trying to manifest a relationship, whether it was a person you knew or whether it was a person you did not know. And this also comes under reverse engineering, which I spoke about in a previous video. You can reverse engineer everything that has taken place in your life, every circumstance, positive or negative, to replicate it and ensure that you are creating the desired reality. So, reverse engineer, what were you doing when you wanted to manifest a specific person that you had a crush on, or you just liked, or you thought they, looked good, or you found their sense of humor good? It could be anything. You were imagining yourself being with them. You were in this feel good space before that commitment actually takes place, right? Before a person enters your life and actually starts having conversations with you and spending time with you and commit to you. Before that, when there's no commitment, they are there and you are here in your imagination world. You are either, visualizing talking to them, or you're imagining going out with them, or just spending some time with them, getting to know them. But you are in this feel good space where you are just like, okay, this makes me feel good, so I'm just going to imagine it. Like, it's okay if they don't come in, it's okay if they don't like me. This is what's making me feel good. That's what happens when you have crushes, right? It feels good. It gives you that beautiful good feeling within you. It gives you butterflies, and you don't really get frustrated or desperate or have this urgency that you need to get them. It's just a crush for you. That's the relaxing process you need to be in to even sustain once they enter your life. But what happens when someone enters your life and they commit to you, or they're spending time with you, or you're in that getting to know each other stage? Whether you're getting attached or you're not getting attached, your old stories and triggers come up around love relationships. And because those triggers are deep rooted, especially if it's connected to your past experiences, it will not take much time for it to start reflecting on that person, and that person actually stepping away, or that person actually changing their behavior because you're reflecting your limiting beliefs on them. You were in a feel good space, which means your state of being was in a feel good space when you were trying to be in that end state, trying to feel what it would be like, to be with them. And then once they came in, you shifted your state of being into the old story, into the old triggers, and obviously that will reflect. They came in the first place because you were living in that end state. Okay, so if you try to understand this whole process, everything that is happening is because of you shifting your state of being into different versions. You shift your state of being into living in the end with them, having that relaxed, nice, effortless connection with them, and they are coming in that way. Then you're shifting your being into old triggers, old stories, your lack of self concept. That will also reflect outside. And that's how they're going to start changing their personality. That's how they're going to start reacting and behaving towards you. So that is why in every video I say that your reality is your reflection, and that's about it. Go right now and stand in front of a mirror. Okay? If you don't like your hair, the way your face is looking, the clothes you're wearing, you cannot put your hands on the mirror and change your clothes over there, change your face over there, and change your hair over there. You need to do it on yourself, right? And that's why I keep repeating in every video, there's no one to change but self. You need to become the change. Once you get out of this mindset, that is only when you will truly understand manifestation. You need to get out of this mindset, and this comes with practice, okay? That you are not changing anything outside. You're not trying to get this person, you're not trying to change the situation. It's a very small difference. It's a change in lens. You are changing yourself. No one to change but self. You want to change how this person is behaving with you. You want to change how your reality is looking. Your focus is not there. If I want to change all of that, I need to look within me and change my beliefs around it. I need to change my state of being. I need to change my dominant story. Manifestation is completely an inner work, and till the moment you will keep trying to learn deliberate manifestation, conscious creation in a way to change something outside. I don't want to say this, and it might not apply to everyone. I don't know, everyone's manifestation is journey is different. But as I said, bringing things in easily is common. Sustaining them is not common. So until you understand that you're not changing something outside, and if you're doing manifestation from that intention that I'm trying to change something outside, you'll stay stuck in 3D because your focus is there. Try to understand this difference, okay? If I'm doing manifestation from the intention of changing this person, changing this situation, my dominant focus is on changing the outside. So yes, I'll do techniques, yes, I'll do repetition, yes, I'll become a robot, yes, I'll put in the time, and I'm trying to change everything outside. Even my affirmations will be around the outside and not me. I will not be focusing on me and building my self concept. It would be that that person should call me, that person should like me, that person should be obsessed with me, this should happen to me, this should happen to me, this should happen to me. Okay, this has to be like this has to be like this. Everything is focused outwards, nothing is focused inwards, that I am worthy, I am deserving, I am going to get it. I might be able to manifest that person in, but if I have not worked on my old stories and triggers, it will come up. I am a human, it will come up because I have not worked on it. I have not worked on my self concept. I have not worked on building confidence within myself. And this work seems so difficult to people, they don't want to do it. They come into manifestation journey and they're just like, I want this person, how do I get this person? And they'll watch 100 videos on, getting the person, this and that. Fine, you get that person. Now, how are you planning to sustain it? Because your old stories, your triggers, your doubts, fears will come up because you have not worked on it. So, this is the most difficult part actually, and people are not wanting to understand this. They like ignoring that part, that I don't want to do all this work, this self concept, it sounds so complicated. I need to feel confident, I need to create confidence in me, I need to feel I'm worthy, I need to do all that work. That sounds so much. I don't want to do all that. I just want this person. I just want that job. I just want everything to change without trying to understand, even though it's said in all the videos that your reality is your reflection. And if you do not want to agree with that and you do not want to work on that, then sustaining desirable changes can be difficult. A person who does not want to make themselves feel that they're worthy and they're deserving and they're confident, and they deserve all good things and all good people, and they have love and wholeness within them, it would be really difficult in the long run for you to give out that love, provide someone else that wholeness, and also expect it back from them. Now, even if you do not have a specific person in mind and you're trying to manifest a new relationship, but you don't have a face to it, okay? You're still in that feel good space. Just try to understand all the times you might not again apply to everyone, but the times you have met someone suddenly and you were like, I was not planning on meeting someone, but it happened. You were focused on yourself that time. You were focused on your work, your well being, and someone who matches that energy comes along randomly, right? Reverse engineer. What state of being were you in? You were focused inward, you were focused on yourself, on your happiness, on your confidence, on your work, making a good quality life for yourself, building a quality life for yourself, okay? And that person came in randomly. And if you still have old stories, old unresolved triggers within you, as I said, it will reflect on that new person as well. So you need to understand that it has to be a relaxing process. Manifestation is not supposed to be a trying process. The way you were relaxed and enjoying everything in a feel good space before that specific person or that new person came in, you need to be the same way to sustain the relationship. Even after you get the commitment, you need to be relaxed in that feel good space, just same as how you were before those people came in, just how you were before those people entered your life. That is how you sustain a desirable reality in the long run. Why do circumstances don't matter? As I said, they are subject to change. You shift your state of being, your circumstance will change. And something that can change is irrelevant then. Yes, it does not matter to me. Circumstances will never matter. Why will it matter? Okay, there's an unpleasant circumstance. For example, when I know I can change it by shifting my state of being, I'll shift myself to a desired reality. I'll persist in it till it shows up outside. Why is it going to bother me? Something that is not permanent, something that is not set in stone, something that can be changed. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Why would it bother you? I mean, I'm not trying to sideline all of those kind of circumstances that might have emotionally, physically, or mentally disturbed you or hurt you. That's not what I'm trying to put across, but I think you understand what I mean. You can change the situation you are in, even if it's unfavorable, undesirable. Just know that you have the power, and if you have the power to have all these negative unpleasant circumstances show up in your reality that you don't even want to experience, you have equal power to transform this reality. And I understand that when circumstances are in your face and they are not pleasant, and it does not feel good. I know I'm not trying to sideline all of that. My intention of saying it's irrelevant, it does not matter, is because it's subject to change, and that is all. You need to put in the work, definitely. No one can come and put in that work for you. No one can come and change that state of being for you. You have to do it for yourself. That is something you deserve. That is something you should decide for yourself, that yes, I will do this for myself. And then change will happen. You will see your desired reality unfold itself, and you will come into that happy space. Treat yourself well. Always treat yourself well. Not in an arrogant way, that's not what I'm talking about, but knowing and genuinely knowing that you deserve good things. If you know you're a good person, you don't have to prove it. You don't have to receive validation from anyone else. You don't have to do some hard work and try to achieve those words from someone else saying that, yes, now maybe you deserve it. No, you deserve it. Everyone deserves good people, good situations, favorable reality. Everyone deserves it. Stop trying to give away your power and seek validation from outside for building your own life. You need to create that worthiness within you. It does not come from outside. Even though you keep hearing this maybe everywhere, if you put it in action, you will understand. Confidence, worthiness, the feeling of you deserving all the happiness does not come from outside. If you keep waiting for people to come and tell you that, okay, now you deserve this, you might get it. No, till now you don't deserve this, we'll wait for a little longer. And you are expected to do this hard work to prove yourself just because you want to receive a few words of validation. You'll always keep your power in someone else's hands. That's all I want to say, because all this is created within. Confidence is created within. The power of feeling worthy and deserving is created within. So if you want to sustain any kind of desired reality, and not just call it in, but sustain it, then you need to really take your self concept seriously. You need to know you're deserving of all good things. You need to create confidence within yourself. You need to stop seeking validation from outside. Bring the focus back to yourself. Do the things that make you happy. Do the things that make you feel good, make you feel relaxed. Stabilize your nervous system, regulate your emotions. You don't have to ignore your circumstances. You don't have to ignore your 3D. I repeat this in all my videos. You don't have to go into a denial mode. I wouldn't suggest that. Be a mature person and coexist with it. It does exist around you. Okay, you are living in it, and eventually you want to experience your desires in it. You don't have to go into a denial mode. Okay, if that works for you, do it. You don't have to. Just know within you this is not your reality. When you see your 3D, when you see this physical reality, and if it's not in favor of what you're looking for, you should just have an inner dialogue that, okay, I see it, but that's not the reality I choose. So I'm not going to really acknowledge it. Fine, you're there, but I'm not going to give any emotional reaction to you, because unless the reality I'm seeking shows up, I'm not really going to engage with it. And that's all. That's the kind of mindset you should keep with the 3D reality. Persist in your end state, persist in you being that version who has the desire, and it will unfold. You giving reaction to the 3D is implying that you feel it's real, it's permanent, it cannot change. If you know something will change, it will not bother you, it will not phase you out. So why are you getting bothered with it? Your reaction to the 3D is making you powerless. That should not have power over you. You should have power over your reality. Give yourself permission to believe. Give yourself to have faith in the unseen. Give yourself permission to have all good things. Give yourself permission to build a beautiful quality life. Create that confidence and feeling of worthiness within you. Then you will get everything like this. So, in conclusion, circumstances do not matter because they are not permanent. They can always change. You just have to shift your state of being. Okay, focus should be inwards, focus on yourself, focus on your well being, and be in that relaxing state and that state of not trying to manifest. And if you want to sustain the desired results in your reality for a long time, in the long run, then start viewing things at a deeper level and not surface level. You're not changing anything outside, change that lens. You are changing yourself. Work on your self concept, build up your self concept, and everything will unfold. Okay, so that's all I wanted to discuss in that video. I really hope it adds value to your manifestation process. I also have my Instagram linked below in case you're looking for a regular dose of motivation. Everything I discuss in these videos, concepts, terms, are uploaded there in a written format. And in case you're looking for more content around self-development, I also have my second channel linked below. You can check out the videos there. If it interests you, you can subscribe to that channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great week.